Am I still aboard Meagan's ship? Feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. What is that? It feels familiar.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. Stars in the sky here. There isn't a sky. You shouldn't be here. No one should. In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 3 were empresses.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth, until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Meagan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
must be cursed. Daft old man, this is some shit. Back.
All right, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set off for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermire Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermire. All right, I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Always tinkering, painting, or living life with gusto. That's Sokolov. I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Crystal years ago,
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
take you to Addermire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
You're the skipper? The dreadful whale. No, it's not on the register. Maybe one of the
job, which is more than he can say.
That's Addermire in the distance.
See any signs of Farrell? He seems to be late.
Or maybe we're early.
We should be here with the Red Shark. This is unacceptable. I have a very tight schedule.
Don't worry, we'll make it eventually. If not today, then tomorrow.
Is that a joke? Santiago Fisheries have a reputation to maintain. We have clients all over the Isles. Do I need to remind you that fish is a delicate cargo?
I feel a little like myself again. Hi.
You know that we're supposed to go to Ireland. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
It wasn't his fault, Maya. Sorry, every now and then one of those Grand Guard bastards pulls us stuff like that. It's getting worse. But I might be able to help you out.
We're listening.
There's a stack of goods that no one's claimed at one of the holding warehouses. I happen to know that no one's going to claim it ever because it was dropped from a boat, loading up for Freightport. It's good stuff. Spices and dried fish. Maybe worth more than what you want around on time. Maybe I just won't pay at all. Who's gonna say
Things aren't bad enough. Now I have to be on the lookout for some no-gooder with a knife. Why? We don't normally see many of these beasts this far south. They're like the cold waters to the north.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Atano. The Grand Serkonan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers.
Hey, come here. I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermire Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it. An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
If you found this place, I'll trade with you. News isn't good, they say. They should do like me. Never read it. You won't regret it. Glad we could do business. I'll take that deal. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry? Why you cover your face is not my affair. I shouldn't deal with strangers.
Stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Sure, there have always been blood flies. I just don't remember it being so many of them. And so big.
Everyone is looking for me. It might pay to be discreet.
I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get rid of snitches, remember. If anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, we couldn't stop him.
Is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
Don't worry, it's turning. Plenty of electricity.
Good. I like this setup better than using the well oil tanks. The wind won't run dry.
Unless something happens to the windmill. These break down just as often, in a different way. And they also overcharge sometimes.
If the wind picks up too strong? Like in a storm?
Right. And if that happens...
For even the lowly.
Don't stand too close to the wall of light.
Karnaca was a lovely city once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place, before the Crown Killer started painting the walls red. Now you're here, and I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge, or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
place? Have I wisdom to convey? I only know that I am weary. Nothing more.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside. Hey, what happened here?
Would this place be any different had I not passed from the world?
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave here in the city. Instead, they're made at 3 locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the aisles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers.
In the
Abbey.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me, if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across... the supernatural.
Our lives to both chastise and protect. Sometimes this tale is told within our mightiest enclaves, and sometimes it is told around campfires during our most remote pilgrimages.
Heathen grown bold by these times.
Sorry story of a man most high within the Abbey who was banished during the rat plague. His name may not be spoken.
For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge.
It's saying something.
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else. Maybe Overseer Kizala. Until then, we stay where we are.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
Themselves. A wanderer is a friend to the outsider.
Hey, you got him. Put it down in the... Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
Someone there. I don't like that. Let's see. Better have a look.
get the cigars tomorrow. Wanna buy one?
Hello?
Think so.
Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
It's getting so one can't even breathe no more.
I could swear I saw someone. But
Hello?
scriptures. Stop! Huh? What was that? I smell heresy on you! Did you hear that? I know you're here somewhere. Nothing. Let's have a look around.
I thought I saw someone right here.
Anything yet, brother?
Let's check the place, Justin.
What's going on here? I will find you, you know.
Hard times.
Nothing here.
Look up. I wonder who that was.
Found anything yet, everywhere,
Stay
boys?
sharp.
No luck.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
Someone there.
Something. Anything.
Anyone here? Show yourself.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Come on. Let's have a fair fight.
Look everywhere.
I'll help you look around.
Come on, show yourself. We're all waiting for you.
There, in the dumpster. Hey, you! Intruder! Away!
I don't want to die.
Help! Coming! What?
Strikingly there.
I lost her.
She can't have gone far.
Blood flies are disgusting this year. And what's next?
Wait, where is she?
Of course. Splendid idea.
Can't seem to get any
We
word.
should talk to the magistrate.
So what would you say to some unusual gossip over dinner?
Addermire Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Don't just wander wherever you want. That area's private.
Come out, wherever you are.
This is the finest safe shop in all the Isles. You're in the right place.
She might be somewhere close. Makes me so nervous.
It's no use. Next time.
So you're back.
Beg for mercy!
Huh?
This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia. What's going on at Addermire? What's the Duke's interest, and how is it connected to Delilah? The bloodflies have flourished with all the Duke's executions.
My work at Addermire demands it. After the horrible failures of my first serum, I'm more determined than ever to help the miners. It's not my say how hard the Duke and his cronies drive the workers, but until he sees reason, I'll do what I can to make their lives better and to provide comfort to their families. It's my obsession, this work, and the impact it will have on the least privileged people in Karnaca. Studying the original plague elixirs, I'm close to something.
What?
I have to tell myself that fixing all this will bring back prosperity.
from something.
Looks familiar, son.
No one knows what happened. Could be anything. Just gotta watch my own back.
The Addermire Institute of Infectious Disease. Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for recuperating aristocrats. Now it's a place of alchemical study. The Crown Killer's taking lives in my name and has to be stopped. It's my hope that Hypatia can explain. They say she's brilliant and altruistic. Well respected across Zirconos.